Layla and the magical language. In a beautiful, small village, there lived a little girl named Layla. Layla loved listening to her grandparents' stories and exciting riddles. But what intrigued her the most was hearing the tourists who came from faraway lands, speaking in strange words she couldn't understand. One day, while Layla was sitting under a large tree in the public park, she noticed a lady sitting on a wooden bench, reading a book in a different language. The words flowed from her mouth like magical musical notes. Layla approached, smiling, and asked the lady, "What is that beautiful language?" The lady replied kindly, "This is French, my dear. I'm reading a story about a princess who lives in a magical castle." Layla said sadly, "I wish I could understand what you're reading." The lady smiled and said, "Would you like me to teach you a magical secret?" Layla nodded her head enthusiastically. The lady said, "Learning languages is like getting a magical key that opens doors to new worlds. Every language you learn gives you new eyes to see the world." From that day on, Layla began her journey to learn languages. She started with French, then English, then Spanish. At first, she found it difficult to remember the words and pronunciation, but she never gave up. One time, while wandering through the market, she heard a little girl crying because she was lost from her parents. The girl was speaking English. Layla remembered what she had learned and stepped forward to help. She spoke to the girl in her language and helped her find her parents. Layla felt overwhelmed with happiness because she was able to help someone using their language. Over time, everyone noticed how Layla had changed. She became more confident, smarter, and more curious about other cultures. She started reading stories from different countries, singing songs in multiple languages, and making friends from all over the world. One day, a teacher from Japan visited her school. Layla stood up and spoke to her in the simple Japanese she had learned. The teacher and all the students were amazed. Her friend Sarah asked, "How did you learn all these languages?" Layla answered, "Every new language you learn gives you a new personality. Now I am Layla, who speaks Arabic, Layla who speaks English, and Layla who speaks French. Each one of them adds something special to who I am." From that day on, many children in the village began learning new languages, and they felt their world had become bigger and more beautiful.